Hey guys, and welcome to part 6 of Building Theed. So in this episode, guys, we are going to get to work on the mountain area for the palace. We're going to do sort of the water area around it and then outline the base of the mountain so we can get an idea of where everything's going to go and what we're going to, build up from. And I got really lucky, guys, because last time I was at the Lego store when I got my dark tan tiles, they also just happened to have these trans blue 1x2 tiles. So this is going to be a game changer for the water, and I'm so excited to get to work on that. However, first, before we get to work on that, I'm going to have to turn the entire MOC around so I can get to work on this area, because over there where it is, it's kind of hard to reach and kind of uncomfortable to build. So we're going to have to do that. It's going to be a bit of a process, but let's just get right into it, guys. All right, guys. So as usual, here's sort of an overview of where we left off last time. In the last episode, we sort of finished work on the ground level. We wrapped up with that little garden over there. So now let's go ahead and turn this MOC around so we can get started on the mountain area. So that was easier than expected, but I have successfully turned around the MOC, and now we can get to work on the mountain base. What I think I'm going to do is sort of start off by laying down some tiles just to make sure I'm lining everything up accordingly. And then once that's done, I'm gonna do like the whole mountain outline base, and then just go ahead and tile everything. I think it's gonna be sort of like the best strategy. So let's start off by doing that. All right, so I've laid down the first little row of tiles, and that is gonna be the starting point for the mountain. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and outline it, and then we'll talk about supports and stuff. All right, guys, so this is the basic outline for the mountain. However, I do have to sort of start filling it out with plates because, like I mentioned before, this is just an outline for the mountain walls, but then we need to create sort of like a support system that's gonna, withstand the weight of the palace. So I'm gonna sort of do some plates all around to thicken out the outline, and then some 4x4 plates in the middle to create sort of like little pillars that will help support the base where the palace is gonna go. So let's get to work on that. Okay, guys, and this is what it looks like. So as you can see, I've done exactly as I said in the previous clip. However, I forgot to mention this square right here is going to be the base for a separate taller mountain piece, because I'm going to remove the waterfall section that the palace currently has and replace it with a new one, a taller one that's going to go right here. So that's what this is for. But yeah, I think we have a solid base here, and it's going to work really well once we get to building up the mountain. So now let's go ahead and start tiling. Okay, so I started tiling, but then I realized that I totally forgot to do the outline for the beach that's going to go here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we're just going to tile this entire area. Let's see how that goes. All right, so I've gone ahead and I've left the space for the beach. There's going to have plates placed on it, and then some wedge plates to sort of refine the whole outline so it doesn't look a square, but that's for another video for another time. But now we can go ahead and get started with tiling. Let's go. Alright, guys, so after what feels like ages, I have finally finished tiling the river. So some of you might be wondering why this area of the river is so large. Well, basically it's because this is where I'm going to be placing the Gungan sub once the MOC is finished. So in this beach area, there will be an entry point into Theed so that Obi-Wan, Qui-Gon, and Jar Jar can go ahead and rescue the queen. So it's going to be really nice for the MOC storytelling, and I'm just so excited to see it come together. So now let's go ahead and talk about what you guys can expect in the next episode. All right, guys, so I'm really happy with the progress we made this episode. We got the basic groundwork done for the mountain, which is really exciting. Now, next episode, we will be working on the rock work. I've never done my own rock work, so I'm a little bit nervous, and I'm gonna be trying to use some snot techniques. I think it's gonna work, but we're gonna have to wait and see. And I also really want to get this sort of like waterfall mountain done as well next episode. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. But now, guys, it is time to update our follow along map. So last time we were here, and this time we've made it up to here. Now, as you can see, I've removed the palace from the follow along map just for this period while we're building the mountain, so we can sort of see the mountain progress. And once we're done with sort of the mountain and the walkway section and we place the palace, it will appear again on the follow along map, not to worry. So yeah, guys, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.